We are so excited about our next guest. We have head coach of the Washington Commanders, Coach Ron Rivera. Coach, thank you so much for joining us. How are you enjoying Radio Row 2022?
It's kind of nice to be here just because of the fact we haven't had it the last 2 years. So it's really cool. It really is.
And Ron, how does it sound when people introduce you, head coach of the Commanders? Is that still kind of weird or getting used to that?
It is a little weird. I'm getting used to it. It's funny because I was up in Salinas visiting my family, and my father was in the military. He loves it. All of his military buddies love it. So it was kind of so for me, the first fan reaction I got from the locals, and they think it's cool. They do.
Did you know for a while you kind of had to keep a secret, top secret?
Yeah, I did, and it's all part of it. It is. It's it's one of those things that for the organization, it's a chance for us to change the page, start a new chapter, and go forward. There's been a lot of things that we've had to deal with, and so to me, I try to preach play. We're going to start a whole new chapter, fellas. Let's create our own history. So that's the key. That's what's important to us.
Coach, and obviously you were in Carolina for all those years. Now you're in Washington. What is kind of one of the bigger differences that you've seen now that you've been the head coach of two different organizations?
Well, first of all, the population. I mean, in Carolina where we were, there's about 800,000 people immediately. Up there's a couple million. I mean, that's first thing. It's a huge market. It is. Nothing is quiet there. Everything is loud. And then the expectations there get high real fast, whereas in Carolina, it took us 3 seasons to build it. We were able to put it together, put it in place. For us, they wanted it now. And that's the thing that you got to get people. It takes time to build. You just don't change things right away just because you show up. If you have the right players in place already, you can change it now. We had to build it. We're still building it, and hopefully after this draft, after free agency, we can do it the right way.
And Ron, the DMV area is very diverse. A lot of people from all over the world there, and you being a Latino head coach, it's pretty cool for me and Fernando to be talking to you right now. But just kind of speak on that. How many Latinos are there in football? It can't be that many, but is it getting more and more? You think?
Yeah, I think so because football really is starting to I think get a whole worldwide. As it becomes a thing that everybody plays, people begin to want to. That's the cool thing for it. But for me, I've been very fortunate. My mother's family is from Mexico, from Chihuahua. My father's family is from Bayamon, Puerto Rico, and we've been very fortunate. That I got the opportunity, that I was able to take advantage of it. Get my education, playing college football, and then getting a chance to play in the NFL. And my mom always told me, don't let anybody ever tell you no. Don't let them tell you can't do it. If you want to do it, go do it. So that's what I've done.
And you know what, Coach, now you mentioned that, that's kind of the way I grew up too. I mean, we didn't see a lot of beat writers in the NFL who were Latino or anything. My parents always told me, never let that stop you. I mean, I grew up in Tijuana and went to school there. And I mean,
English was my second language in a sense. And then I started picking it up, and really, our parents always told us never stop believing.
And really, our parents always told believing
and
keep on going, and that's literally what we did. And
we chased our dreams.
We chased our dreams like you did, and never let that stop you. So that's honestly been a big inspiration. I think growing up was always being told, don't let anything stop you. Keep on achieving your dreams.
One of the big inspirations, as far as I'm concerned, is you see how hard family works. My mom's family, they were farm workers. And so to be out there to see that, that tells you that's not what I want to do. I want to be able to do something else. And so education was something that was preached to us constantly, being, told, hey, get your education. And so I was very fortunate.
And then you see your parents working so hard. You want to be able to give them, your family, a better life, but also help your parents out in a sense. So I completely understand where you're coming from. Because I mean, family is everything. In growing up, that family, and then you have other people around. Literally, then you have other people around. But literally, family is the one thing that you have and always count on.
No, I agree. Because I was very fortunate, as I said, just because from where I'm from and being around the people that I've been around, that's been really cool. That really has. And my grandparents made a huge impact on me because I got to see them doing their things and just knowing that's not what I wanted to do.
And Ron, before we let you go, it's a big topic right now in the NFL. Getting more diversity in the head coaches rank.
Yep.
Getting more minorities, more black coaches. But what do you think it's going to take in the NFL to kind of get more minorities in those positions of power like yourself?
It's giving them opportunity. This is Nadia Durantes. She's my chief of staff. She's the first Latina.
Yes.
And to work directly with the football. Come on, get over here.
Yeah, I know your story. You're raised in Arizona, but born in LA, right?
Yes.
And how's it been working with Ron?
He's great. And everything about Coach Rivera, I'm going to hype him. Yeah, he's a great person. Obviously, even better coach. So it's truly a blessing to be on his
staff. Is it kind of surreal at times thinking that you're working with an NFL head coach, especially the way you were raised, being Latina as well?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can't believe it. He's great, and he helps me, and he's a great mentor. All of us on the staff.
What do you want to achieve?
She's going to run the league.
Well, obviously, be where my feet are, obviously, and everything I can do and anything I can do to help our organization.
What are some of the things that you found out about being in an NFL organization and working for them? What are some of the things that you you've learned about the league and the way the league works?
Right. Every day we're learning something new and just adapting, and then go from there.
So I'm going to put you guys both on the spot. Who is winning on Sunday?
You take that one.
I always tell everybody, I give a bad answer. This is how it is. If Cincinnati doesn't protect the quarterback, because remember in the earlier playoff rounds they didn't protect the quarterback, but they still came out on top. If you don't do that against the Rams, it could be different. But if Joe Burrow gets hot and this team plays with confidence, it could be a long day the other way. But hey, just real quick, the reason I put Natalia on is because all a person needs is a chance. She was so impressive in her interview over Zoom, and I'm not a big fan of Zoom, that we had her come out and meet, and then she had to meet my wife. And that to me was the real, when my wife told me, gosh, she's impressive. People just need a chance. And so to your earlier question about what do I think, it's about creating opportunities. And if we can get situations where we can create opportunities for not just, people of color, but for everybody, because if you open up the pool of candidates for a job, you're going to find somebody that's a star. And if you do that and you hire that person, you got a chance to win and be successful. And that's what I really feel has happened with Natalia, is that all she needs is opportunity. And I'm not kidding. When I say she's going to run the league, she's got a chance. She is that type of person.
And Natalia, when you got that opportunity with Ron, what's the advice you share for other people that might get that chance and get their foot in the door and talk to somebody like Ron? What's the best thing you could give them for advice?
Just be yourself and go for it. You can do it.
Well, congratulations to you both. Thank you so much for joining Compas. You know what Compas means, right, Coach? Yeah? Well, you're a compa. We appreciate it. We appreciate you guys jumping on with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.